All right, we are calling the new Braunfels Police Department. I mean, what kind of a name? No, I mean Acres look like, especially in that video in the storage area. I mean, Acres looks like he really knows how to manhandle a woman. I mean, it's he looked like he was pretty adept at it and had some experience. So I don't know if they taught that in the academy, or is that something that he practiced on his fourth wife, or the other three might have gone missing. All right, you guys, welcome back to the Johnny 50 channel. This video is a banger. Today's video comes from the James Freeman channel, aka My Baby Daddy. James personally talked to the female victim in this case over the phone. She gets arrested for allegedly making a lane change without her turn signal. That's right, you heard that correctly. Arrested for, worst case, a ticketable offense, best case, a verbal warning. Knowing the backstory, you'll know that this was a retaliatory arrest and the crooked cops get busted with a hidden, not so hidden microphone, which will make more sense once you see the video, that was recording their conversation after the Oathbreakers turned off their body-worn cameras. Go check out the video on James's channel. If you don't know who James Freeman is, just delete yourself from the planet. He is my brother from another mother. Also, stick around for the full version of the phone call at the end of this video. All right, let's get into it.
So this is that female, Trevino. She flicks me off as I'm going back to back of my patrol car, fails the single left hand to go into the left lane. She flicks me off, so I just wanted a second. We'll make contact with her. You're under arrest for failed to signal lane change.
I'm under arrest for failing to signal a lane change?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm under arrest for failing to signal a lane change?
Yes, ma'am.
Why are we arresting you for a traffic infraction?
Well, she comes down the street, comes right towards me. As I'm walking back by the car to do nothing, she flicks me off. You think it's going to be an issue?
Given your history with her.
Yeah.
Any other person you would write a ticket to, right?
Yeah.
I've always taught my kid, the police are heroes. She used to go up and thank every cop she's seen at the gas station and stuff. Like, thank you for your service. My dad was a cop. I really appreciated. I was one of the people that mostly defended them. They'd have to do something pretty bad for me not to be like, the job's hard, blah, blah, blah. The only time I've ever felt the need to call 911 was with a cop standing at my window. And then you realize that 911's not coming to save you. You can't fight back against a cop either. That's the even more scary part. I mean, if it was a random person mugging me on the street, I would be way less terrified than when it's a cop, because you can't fight back. They'll just keep coming. Until you're dead, they will just keep coming if you fight back. And you'll be in trouble for it. They can do literally whatever they want to you. And there's nothing you can do about it. Nothing you can do about it. Nothing you can do about it.
September 6, 2023, Officer Patrick Akers from the new Braunfels, Texas Police Department is on a routine traffic stop. Upon reaching the back of his patrol vehicle, he sees a silver Volkswagen pass him, with the driver flipping him the bird. Not to be disrespected and having his entire life's work emasculated in a single instant, he begins to pursue America's most wanted perp.
I am a cop, and you will respect my authority.
Throwing caution to the wind and with laser focus, Hero Akers is about to crack the case of the crime of the century.
193.
Nora Sam 5187. Nora Sam 5187. It's going to be for a black Volvo, and we're going to stop on the 500 block of Rusk Avenue.
PD 256 traffic.
256.
Boy Charles Paul 5990. Boy Charles Paul 5990.
You can already hear the emotional engagement with this cop with the full lights and siren. What traffic stop where somebody is voluntarily pulling over peacefully requires the use of the siren? Seriously, proving that this cop is already triggered.
be at Gardenia and South Walnut. Can I get a second?
Again, proving crime of the century. He's calling for backup already.
Can I get a backup unit for 256 at Gardenia and South Walnut?
While Hero Acres is waiting for backup, the person in the vehicle, Brittany Trevino, goes on Facebook Live.
Live because the cop that arrested me for resisting arrest now has pulled me over for flipping him off.
So Hero Acres hasn't even made contact yet, but here's his sergeant on scene, and he's explaining to the sergeant what's going on. Check out this interaction.
So this is that female, Trevino. She flicks me off as I'm going back to back of my patrol car, fails the single left hand to go into the left lane. She flicks me off, so I just wanted a second when I made contact with her.
Here comes the real hero move where they put their fingerprint on the car in case something goes awry. What a hero.
How's it going? Officer Akers, New Braunfels Police Department. Okay.
I know who you are.
That's fine. Well, the reason why you being...
Over for flipping you off.
No, ma'am. She flicks me off, so I just wanted a second when I made contact with her.
Over for flipping you off.
No, ma'am. The reason why...
You are retaliating against me. You turned your sirens on and everything, ran over here like a crazy person.
Okay, well, ma'am, the reason why you're being contacted is you failed to signal lane change when you flicked me off.
Okay.
Okay, so go ahead and step out of the car. Step out of the car. I have 3 officers here.
He's hurt me before. Please don't let him.
Yeah, would you mind, Henderson, go ahead and detain her
Don't.
in cuffs?
No, because he's been illegal to me.
Okay, alright, we'll just continue to violate that comment.
You're under arrest for fail to signal lane change.
I'm under arrest for failing to signal a lane change?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm under arrest for failing to signal a lane change?
Yes, ma'am.
Stay still. Let me
I'm sorry. You guys just know this is bullshit. You guys just know it is. You guys know it is. You're under arrest. Grab my phone. Please grab my phone.
She pleads with them to give her phone, and they refuse that little bit of courtesy, and it's going to bite them in the ass because now we have a hot mic recording on top of her car. What could possibly happen next?
We'll get it.
You want me to transport, or you think it's better?
Danny can do.
Danny, would you mind just transporting? You don't have to do anything else other than transport. I'll be there. PD 2V6.
Go ahead.
Can you go ahead and get me next rotational record? That female is in my custody. I believe it's going to be Brittany Trevino.
6 when in custody at 8:39.
What's that? Yeah, she has a driver's license, but...
I'm gonna turn this off.
Both oath breakers conspire and turn off their body-worn cameras, but the cell phone is still recording. We got a hot mic, kids. Check this out.
Why are we arresting you for a traffic infraction?
Well, she comes down the street, comes right towards me. As I'm walking back by the car to do nothing, she flicks me off.
Mm-hmm.
And then as she does that, she gets over the lane and fails to signal lane change.
Mm-hmm.
I think.
I
You guys, it's going to be an
get it.
issue?
Huh?
You think it's going to be an issue?
Given your history, brother.
Yeah.
So, any other person you would write a ticket to, right?
Yeah.
So, that's how you have to treat every interaction.
Okay.
So, if you would normally write a ticket to this person for this, just because that in the past she's done this, and this, right? This is something that you would normally write a ticket for, and you would write a ticket for.
Yeah. You want me to go ahead and release it? Yeah.
All right, I'm going to let James take it from here of the history between this dirty cop and this poor woman.
Their first interaction was back in June of 2021. The video of the incident is super choppy, and there's only one frame for about every 3 to 15 seconds. So I asked Brittany to tell the story for us while we watch the few frames that were caught on video. Officer Akers was responding to a call about a suspicious male at this storage unit. He spots Brittany, clearly a female, pulls up, shines bright lights in her face, and starts putting his hands on her.
So basically, I was just at my storage, throwing something into my sister's storage really quick and then grabbing out an Instapot from mine. as I was stopped, he just pulls up in front of me with his bright lights on. He doesn't have his red and blue lights on, not his spotlight or anything like that, just his incredibly bright lights. And then with a flashlight with like 9,000 lumens in my face, you know, and he just comes up to me. Well, I'm in a dark alleyway alone at night. He's just aggressively approaches me, and it did freak me out. Like, I'm like, what do you want? Like, you know, and then within 2 minutes, he just basically slammed me into my car and used my body to fight with himself. And then he ended up handcuffing himself to me during this. I'm not fighting. Half the time I'm standing on one leg because I had just started walking again after a car accident. And my leg is like disfigured now because of it. So I didn't want him to damage my leg even more. So I'm literally not fighting with him, standing still. And he's yelling he was yelling things that didn't even make sense. Turn around now. He has me shoved up against my car so hard that my body is like squished. You can see it in the camera, like I am squished. And he has his leg in between my legs, also shoving me into the car, but telling me to turn around. Anyways, he ends up flipping me around, handcuffing himself to me. And then that's when the other officers jumped the fence and ran up to save him. And then he started like putting on a show, right? But he called officer down status. Like, every cop in town was coming to save him.
How did he handcuff himself to you?
He was so worked up that he was like fumbling everything. So he ended up putting handcuffs on me and handcuffed me to him. So the other officers run up, and then you see them on the video, and all they're doing is releasing him from the handcuff.
So he arrested you on that night at the storage unit, right?
Yes, he arrested me for resisting arrest. Well, after he had shoved me into my car and shined a flashlight into it while holding me against my car, he seen a hemp pipe or a pot pipe, but it's like legal pot. You can buy it in the town. They have several stores here that sell them.
These charges, did you beat them? Were you convicted?
Okay,
what happened there?
Guadalupe County Court dismissed the resisting arrest after a hung jury. It was clear to everybody that he was not being truthful. So anyways, that got dismissed. But in the city, the municipality, I had a trial for the pipe. And I was found guilty of that. And Patrick Akers gave a victim impact statement asking the judge to ban me from speaking about him on Facebook and YouTube because it really affects his family and friends to see this, and his coworkers. And then the judge told him I can't tell her not to say things. And then he basically threatened me, kind of something to the effect of, I've got something in store for you, as he stormed out of the court after the judge told him that she couldn't ban me from speaking. During that trial, the prosecutor, I asked why they didn't test the pipe to make sure that it was not hemp and it was CBD. And she said that it's not their job to test it, that I could have had it tested. I could have brought proof I was innocent, but I didn't, because it's a municipal court with low-level offenses that you can't get jail time for, and there's no record in that court. So it's your word against the court's word. So when you go in there, they just do whatever and say whatever they want.
And I'm assuming you didn't record any of it, right?
No, because they tell you to don't, and I didn't want to do the wrong thing, and I honestly wish I would have, but I just didn't want to do the wrong thing, you know?
Yeah. How long did that case go on for?
2 years.
How long after all of this happened did Officer Akers pull you over in this traffic stop?
Probably less than a month, I think, after the trial that I seen him, and I flipped him off.
The sergeant orders Officer Akers to release Trevino. The sergeant comes back to give Brittany a ticket, but he can't help but scolding her and trying to make her believe that she is the one that did something wrong here, not Officer Patrick Akers.
So here's the thing, right? had you just gone on about your day, right? So your intense hatred is causing you to do other things that is drawing attention to you.
I understand what you're saying.
You need to move on with your life and move along, okay?
It's just hard when something's so wrong. It's not 3 years, and I've always, and I never thought that the situation would happen to me ever could have happened in a million years. I never would have thought that.
I'm not here to debate this situation with you. I watched the video. I know everything that occurred. Okay? I know about the court stuff, everything that occurred. If Officer Akers had done anything wrong, he wouldn't be here right now. Right? That's 100% true.
I've always taught my kid, the police are heroes. She used to go up and thank every cop she's seen at the gas station and stuff. Like, thank you for your service. My dad was a cop. I really appreciated. I was one of the people that mostly defended them. They'd have to do something pretty bad for me not to be like, the job's hard, blah, blah, blah. The only time I've ever felt the need to call 911 was with a cop standing at my window. And then you realize that 911's not coming to save you. You can't fight back against a cop either. That's the even more scary part. I mean, if it was a random person mugging me on the street, I would be way less terrified than when it's a cop, because you can't fight back. They'll just keep coming. Until you're dead, they will just keep coming if you fight back. And you'll be in trouble for it. They can do literally whatever they want to you. And there's nothing you can do about it. Nothing you can do about it. Nothing you can do about it.
All right, time for some phone calls, and just know that I'm being absolutely ridiculous in this call in case you guys haven't figured out my sense of humor already. All right, we are calling the new Braunfels Police Department. I mean, what kind of a name? First and foremost, I want to thank you guys and your department, especially Officer Akers, for putting women in their place. I mean, who does this woman think that she is? This Brittany, whatever, Trevino or whatever. First of all, she can't even buy an American car. She's got a German car. We all know where this is headed, right? Maybe the Fourth Reich on U.S. soil. Citizens are under this delusion that they have rights and this is a free society and they're able to do what they choose. I mean, I'm sure she probably had like a Hillary 2020 sticker on her car too. So I just wanted to commend your department for putting women in their place, and this uppity woman, and especially Officer Akers. So great job. I want to let you guys know you guys are doing an amazing job. I mean, we need to keep women where they're supposed to be. So just want to give you guys my undying support and love for your department. Is Officer Akers, he's still working on the force, correct?
He is.
Okay.
Is there anything I can do for you today?
No, I just wanted to pass that along. So, I mean, I don't know who that woman thought that she was, flipping off a cop. I mean, I don't know. Was she eventually arrested on that charge, or was she cited and released?
I don't know.
I mean, that looked like some felonious behavior to me personally, but I'm not a lawyer, so. I mean, you're familiar with the incident in question, right?
Somewhat, but I don't have any information I can release.
Okay. No, I mean Akers looked like, especially in that video in the storage area. I mean, Akers looks like he really knows how to manhandle a woman. I mean, it's he looked like he was pretty adept at it and had some experience. So I don't know if they taught that in the academy, or is that something that he practiced on his fourth wife, or the other three might have gone missing. I don't know. So it was just some real power moves. I really did, as a man, from a man to a man, about man stuff. I just wanted to give a shout out to Akers for manhandling a woman. So it's a true power move, and women need to be put in their place. So if you could pass the information along to Akers, you think you would be able to do that for me?
I'll see what I can do. Is there anything
No, that's fine. I just wanted to give a shout out to Acres.
Okay. Have a great day.
Great job. Oh, damn it, James Freeman. James Freeman's people have all been calling already, so I'm a day late and $1 short. Story of my life. Damn it, James Freeman. All right, you guys, if you made it this far, I want you to comment, damn it, James Freeman, or something similar. Thank you guys for watching the video. Hope you guys have a great holiday season. If you like the content, you want to find your way back, you can subscribe to the channel. Memberships are also available to the channel, and we appreciate each and every one of you. I love all of you, except that one guy.